Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Kasmak once again. So I thank you guys for the views, thank you guys for the comments, the likes, subscribing. Please keep on sharing the video, I really appreciate. Let's grow with you, let's grow my YouTube channel with you guys. You're the backbone for this growth. The more you share, the more you like, the more you subscribe, the more you grow. So guys, today as we talked about, we're gonna do, now I've gotten a job, permanent job in a hotel. Okay, what I did, there was nothing much work to do, so there was not too much hustle. Work was becoming lesser. Okay, so from a casual staff doing all the hard stuff, then now it's becoming a bit lesser because we just help on a few things. So I get a job, but now I thought about the idea of how will I grow in a hotel. Okay, there's not too much work that you're gonna prove your point. Okay, like how am I gonna grow from this entry level? But I had a book. I always have a vision book where I stick or write the things I would need to have in a specific period of time, or the things I would wish to have. It's a normal book, just I stick in or write in whatever items I have or I need. So at one point I had stuck in an advert for a certain college in Dubai which was dealing in travel courses, travel and tourism courses. Okay, IATA travel and tourism courses, ticketing, reservations, all that. Because as I was working at the airport in Uganda, I picked interest in joining an airline. Okay, I always admired guys who are working for those airlines. So so when I got a chance to be a permanent staff in a hotel, I'm like, I think I should use this chance to start a course, do a diploma, so that at least, of course, it could work both ways. In a hotel, it could help me to go into reservations or reception, because it was the same industry, travel and tourism. Okay, and it could help me join an airline as I wished. Okay, that was my thinking. So I decided to call a school. I called them, and by the time I called them, it was late March. Yes, I called them and they were registering. Registration was being carried on, and it was ending in April, end of April. That was the closing date, somewhere towards the end of April. So I went to the school, I talked to the administration. I'm like, okay, I'm just earning salary, and I would just be depositing as I get my salary, and they were okay with that, so that I could be paying installments. They told me the total figure. I subscribed, divided, multiplied. I knew, okay, if at all I'm earning this much and I'm paying this much by end of the month, so by the time I finish my course, I'll be done with the tuition. Guys, I decided to go for it because I wanted to join an airline. So I'm like, okay, let me just go for this course. I went for a course. I requested for a weekend program where you have to be studying on a Friday. So I requested for my bosses at the hotel to give me an off on Friday. So I worked 6 days in a hotel. Then the one day that I would be off, then I used that to go to the school. I did that, and you know, when I reached there in my class, the people were with, I was the least earning person in that group. Least earning. because I was a steward. Okay, entry level in a hotel. The guys I was working with, they were in airlines, they were in institutions, they were owning travel companies where they just come for certificates so that they can get some, I think, certifications for their companies or licenses. So I was the least earning person. And I was like, okay, I'm paying for myself. I just have to read so hard in a way that there's no chance. There was no room for failing. I was like, I'm not failing on anything on this. Because there's no way I'm gonna get another money to put in and I do another exam or retake a course. No, that wasn't an option. So the course started, we did, it went on through, we did exams in September. So May, June, July, August, September. Those are 5 months. Yes. That's why I was, because it was literally like 6 months, the course. So we did exams in November. Now we waited for our results. Results came in October, somewhere in October. I don't remember the date, but somewhere in October. Sorry. So I got a call from the school. They're like, hey, the results came back. They've just come back and you passed. I was happy that I passed because I don't have to pay for a retake or do another exam. But I always wanted to get a distinction. And that distinction was 85, getting above 85. Was 85, 90. It was really a high mark, like to achieve it, because it was only one exam. Okay. Coming from Canada, being marked in Canada. It comes exactly papers that students are in a whole of UAE. All schools could converge on one university. They do all their papers there. So if it's 500 students in UAE, they send 500 scripts from question exams from Canada. That was the thing. So they're like, yeah, you passed, but you got a distinction. I almost jumped to the roof. Like, I was extremely happy. Very, very, my hard work had paid off, like literally paid off. I wasn't now, I'm like, yes, it was worth it. I paid whatever amount I paid. It's okay. It has been paid back. So that's how I did a course, and how I passed with a distinction. And you know, it was motivating in a way that it was whoever who could get a distinction, okay, could be put on a school website for a specific period of time. Like, names could keep on running. Congratulations to our students, so and so. Names could keep on running. So in the due course of doing a course, I could always go to the website, of course, for the college, and I could see people who passed. I'm like, I want to see my name on this. One day I want to see my name on this. And it happened. After when the results came in October, by November, the name was running on the website, like, because I think in my class, I think 3 who got a distinction. And I was the only Ugandan guy in that school. And I was the first African guy to get a distinction in that school. Yeah, that's how hard I really pushed it. So I was really proud of myself, and yeah. So the results are back. Now I want to start applying for jobs, literally in the airlines, because now I have a certificate. In case someone asks me, okay, upload your certificate, I have something to show. and of which it's matching with the industry. So I started applying as soon as I got my certificate in my hand. I went, scanned it, uploaded it, then I started applying for jobs. But the job I got in an airline where I'm working right now, I will not mention names, guys, we agreed upon on that, because I don't know how deep it can be. I don't have permissions to talk on behalf of, or I don't want to go into that, so I will not mention names. But I'm working in an airline right now, okay, which was my dream at one point, that I wanted to be in an airline. Where was I? Okay, the particular job I got in this airline, I remember very well, I applied it on 16th November 2013. Yeah. So in a hotel, I didn't finish as a permanent staff. I didn't finish a year, because I started in March. Oh no, I finished a year. I finished it a year, yeah, because I finished a year. So I applied it on 16. I applied other jobs, other airlines, but this one in particular, the one even in this with airline, I applied for like 10 other positions. But that particular position where I came on for, yeah, I applied it on 16th November 2013. Okay, and I was so lucky that they had assessment. They were coming to Dubai to do interviews in December, so they scheduled me for interviews. Applied in November, December I'm already scheduled for an interview. So I went for the interview. Since I was a steward, I also applied as a steward. Okay, they gave me as a steward because it was really matching with whatever criteria they wanted in that position. Other than the jobs I was applying, I didn't have an idea that there are big positions here. Like I was applying for officers, duty managers, and you know, since I was an operations officer back in Uganda, so something officers was something simple in my head. I'm like, I've been an operations officer, so I think I can be a duty officer. So reaching here, duty officer, they were in high positions. I don't know how long it will take me to reach there, if at all I'm still here anyway. But yeah, I got that. I did an interview. I passed the interview. The results came in no, they didn't come in January, but they put the application on hold in January. They put it on hold. So because what I realized later, like they were waiting to open a new airport so that they can bring in all the new stuff when the airport is already open. So I did an interview in December. My application is put on hold in January, but then it was resumed. The process was resumed in March, April, around that time. So they sent me, okay, please, your application has been resumed, the process, please send this, send that, send medical, send Interpol, send this, send that. I sent all the documents. I was extremely happy. I was like, now, yes, because now I've already made 1 year in a hotel. I don't have to pay for anything. I don't have to be deducted anything according to a contract. So around April, yeah, I got, then the end of April, no, somewhere in May, yeah, somewhere in May, they sent me a contract. Okay, I signed it. Then I sent the documents. They started working on a visa. Towards the end of May, a visa came back. Like I got a visa. So that's when I had to resign, because the visa is already processed. That's when I had to resign from my current company, and I had to serve 1 month notice period. So that means from late May to late June. I finished, yeah, because my last working day was June 26th. No, June 25. So June 26th, I had to fly to here where I'm working. And yeah, I flight here. So literally from 27th June 2014. Now I'm on a new job, which I really wanted, which I was really dreaming for, which I did a course for, just hoping that I get it. And now I have it. Like, I didn't, because I just started a course. It was not specifically like I'm doing a ticketing, so I have to get a ticketing job. Now I did a foundation in travel and tourism, so it was like you can be thrown in any department of an airline, then you can catch up from there. You can take a course specifically for that. So I got a job and I was really happy. Like, I was so happy about that. So I'm currently in I think we're gonna break on this video, then next time then we'll talk about my growth within here in a company. I will not mention names. I can mention the position, it's okay. The position I started with, the position I went to, and where I am now. Okay, so guys, thank you for the likes, comments, spending the time with me, sharing my story. So we're gonna do this story. The video I'm doing next will be the last one among the story. Then we will do some other projects. Like I'll be keeping you posted about what we're gonna do next. But we'll do the motivation, we'll do whatever you might want me to do about. In case you put it in a comment, I'll do that. And later on we'll put in DIY projects. Later on I'll involve in my son, Macarius. You'll see him in the video. I'll post some videos I have, a few of them. The video quality is not really that good, but I'll put in some, like I think 1-2 videos for him. Then yeah, we're gonna be going with him. Like, thank you guys. Please subscribe, give me some likes, comment below for anything, and share my videos. Thank you very much. See you next time.